Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of This is Story Heal Hood, where you come to get healed. So, welcome to the hood, the healing hood. Today's topic, really short, simple, sweet to the point. It's just something that I've been having on my mind, and I just feel like I just wanted to express it with you guys. But have you ever heard of synchronicities? Well, Carl Jung was a person who made it like really popular. He wasn't like a person, he was a psychiatrist, actually, psychoanalyst. Back in the 1930s, he was a practitioner of Sigmund Freud. But anyway, he definitely made popular and known the occurrence called synchronicities. If you don't know what a synchronicity is events which appear significantly related but seemingly have no correlation or not even a connection in real time. To me, a synchronicity is anything that has to do with your inner world, anything that you got going on inside you, inside your head, inside your mind, that you feel like you keep private, and it actually shows outwardly in your outward world, such as like in your environment or something in like your workplace or driving in a car or a change of scenery, definitely like triggers the synchronistic occurrence to me. That is my opinion. So please tell me what you guys what your opinion is of a synchronicity. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are listening to this on Spotify, make sure you please leave a like and please leave a comment. I appreciate all the support. Um, so one thing that I definitely feel like I want to be able to ask my audience is, do you even believe in synchronicities? Um, Synchronicities to me are not like coincidences because they're more planned out to me. They're more patterned, they're more mapped out. But some people don't, they don't want to get their feet wet with that whole synchronistic topic. So they might lean towards things that are more like of a common occurrence or a coincidence, things that coincide each other in any event. If you believe in that, like just ask yourself a deep question. Have you felt like you've had any synchronistic events that you can recall? There's some small ones like, oh, you're thinking of a song in your head and boom, it plays on your radio, or it's the next song that plays on your shuffle playlist, or you're thinking of a name and suddenly you're in a restaurant or you're in a bookstore, or you're at the gym and you hear somebody with that same name and it makes you like, huh, that's funny. I was just thinking about somebody with that name. Or something that's even more popular, you're thinking of somebody and they call or they text or they leave you a message on Instagram or something like that. Those are, to me, elementary, very small, basic synchronicities. But however, I do feel like those things are important and those things happen for a reason. So, have any of those events ever happened to you? Just a little quick question. Think about it. Um, do you feel like as humans, we understand these phenomena? Um, to me, a synchronicity is, like I said, more isolated. So it's definitely more of a phenomena type thing. And over time, I don't think people were able to identify what it really was and what it really means. Um, to be able to ask for answers and to be able to get answers on the other side. Pretty much that's what it means to me, to understand what synchronicities are. But if you do understand synchronicities or even coincidences, like what does that mean to you? Like, does that mean an answer is being revealed to you? Is this something that you should follow and look into more? Is this something that you should analyze more? Because, in my personal opinion, it is. I feel like this is something very important that's going to help you in your path of self improvement. So I feel like these things should definitely be explored. Like I already mentioned before, I feel like a synchronicity event is something that's going on deep inside you that you feel like you can have locked away and nobody knows what's going on. But then it brings itself to life in your environment or in your surroundings or through flesh and blood. Those are things that don't just happen for no reason. And I feel like the more that we can really look in depth at that, the more that we can really bond and connect to those ideas to make us do a self-reflection and improve who we are. After all, I do want you to be the best version of yourself. So I wonder, did you go to the gym today? Did you drink some water? I did a little bit of both. So hopefully you did, because you should be doing your best. And if you didn't, you know what? You're listening to this, and this is good enough for me. So if this is good enough for you, this is good enough for me. Do you guys feel like, or for those, I should say, who actually do feel like those common occurrences, synchronicities have meaning, do you guys feel like this is a spiritual thing, or do you feel like this is more of a philosophical thing, maybe a psychology thing? Psychologically, it's just going on in our heads and in our minds. I don't know. But I do feel like if you're able to answer that question, if you're able to put that synchronicity into like a category, if you would say, I feel like you are definitely more on the path of individuation and more on the path of trying to figure out and narrow down the answers to a question that you've asked and you didn't even know you asked it. The universe is about to send you an answer through a synchronicity. It's hilarious. I feel like I could do a commercial for synchronization. Like, hey, if the universe is trying to give you guys an answer, have you asked the universe and didn't even know that you asked them? Well, synchronicities are here. Your synchronization is here for you. Oh my gosh. I just really felt like this was important to me. A lot of things have been happening, and I feel like they don't happen for no reason. And I've already told you guys, if you have been watching this, that there is a creator out there, in my opinion, and they, he, she, to me, it's more so he, but because I need a man in my life. That's why, you guys. I just want to, okay. But to me, it's he, because or whoever it is, they just leave breadcrumbs for us to be able to get closer to who we are. So I feel like a synchronicity is definitely a breadcrumb that if you're able to identify, like, this is what's happening, like, I have an answer, like, presented in front of me, that maybe we will be better off making the best choice. Not all the time, but maybe if you're just able to recognize it, that you're able to make a better choice. I feel like most people don't willingly put poison in their body when they know for sure it's labeled as poison and toxic. I feel like it's more easy for them to ingest poison when it's been wrapped up in something shiny with a bow. So just a little food for thought. If you guys have any questions for me, please make sure that you leave a comment and ask me any questions. I love to answer questions. So make sure you guys can hit me on my Instagram. Don't hit me up with no funny stuff. But if you have a question and stuff like that, or you want to discuss a topic, maybe if you want to even come on to the show, that's wonderful with me. I'll definitely be looking forward for viewers. So hit me up on my Instagram. I'm more active on there than Facebook, but hey. Also, like I said, I'm definitely doing that fundraiser. So hit me up on my website. It is sistoryhealhood.org. Sistoryhealhood.org. So make sure you guys hit that up. Take a look, take a gander. I'll be leaving a link in the description if you guys are watching on YouTube. I guess I'm gonna finish up here. With my prescription. My prescription last thought. Shamara's last thought. Slow food for thought. Thought. Life gives us an opportunity to correspond with time and space. This is never by mere chance, but by synchronizations. This synchronization is an awareness and a uniqueness that only we possess as God's creatures. So, knowing that, synchronizations really are just a warning. So, we're all out of time, you guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Like I said, hopefully it will be a interview. So Bye.